Hello everyone, Jason Alea back here again, and today we're going to be talking about I Just Want to Dance with Somebody. This is the Whitney Houston biopic about her life story from when she was a teenager to when she became a famous singer that we all know her to be. And so my take on this film is that I really thought it was okay. The biopic genre is a genre I feel like is heavily formulaic. We complain about the MCU movies being formulaic, and lately they have been pretty formulaic, apart from a few exceptions here and there. But for the most part, superhero movies have tended to be really formulaic. Horror movies, I will say back in the early 2010s, they were formulaic, kind of. It's not until lately they've been getting a lot more creative. Biopics, they just haven't gotten there yet. Once in a blue moon, you get like a Rocket Man, but all in all, even films that I enjoy, like Bohemian Rhapsody, even I know its flaws, and even I can look at the story and think it's a really formulaic story. It's just amped up by its presentation. This movie, its presentation is not as lively. It feels very standard. Like it's shot well. It is edited competently. The acting, for the most part, is pretty good, and a lot of the characters are casted very well, especially Whitney herself. But I just couldn't latch on to what anyone is doing. Sure, there's some tropes in there that are like less prevalent than in some other biopics, but they're still there and still part of the movie. And how it's structured, I could honestly predict what's going to happen. And that is kind of like the detriment of this film. It feels like I'm talking about more of every other biopic instead of the movie itself. Because I felt like the movie itself is pretty unremarkable, and I could say the same thing about this, like with maybe Bohemian Rhapsody, or early this year, even though I enjoyed it, Elvis. It's just not really there. Um, and that is the problem when you try to tell the story about the life of a famous person. Um, there's a lot of things that you might feel like you need to do in order to make the experience feel theatrical. But a lot of these filmmakers just they just go the standard way, like the standard storytelling. It's just not really special. I really can't think of anything directing wise that felt unique to me. I cannot think of one performance apart from the actress who plays Whitney herself that I could find memorable or that is a good performance, like really, really good. But there's also nothing inherently truly awful about it. It's just bland and unremarkable. And for that reason, I'm going to give I Want to Dance with Somebody a C minus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Put the like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.